I came to a decision this weekend. Ooh, this is weird. Alright, so I was at a concert this weekend, right? Like, this is how a concert should be set up from now on. There's a little square on the ground for each person to stand on. Ooh, for each person to stand on. And everybody stands on that, and it has like a sensor on it, and if you're at a concert and you're standing there and you're not getting into the music and you're not enjoying yourself and you're not singing or dancing or whatever, the floor just falls out from under you and you fucking fall and that's it, and somebody gets to replace you. Because, oh my god, like, I hated some of the people at the concert. Like, you have no idea. Like, during the Veronicas, there were these group of like 13-year-old girls in front of me, which just alone really bothered me because you had no idea, you knew they had no idea who they were or like any of their songs other than maybe like the one that they played on the radio, whatever. So these girls are sitting there, and one of them has a fucking tiara on, and she's facing me the whole time. Like, she's looking at me, and I'm sitting there, and I just, like, every once in a while, I just look at her and be like, and then during Blue October, me and one of the girls that came we're really big fans. Like, Blue October is probably my favorite band, and it's her favorite band too. And we were standing there, and this girl that was standing in front of us, okay, she kept turning around and just, like, looking at us. Like, she just turned and she'd be like, I don't care if you think we're weird because we're singing and we're dancing and we know all the words. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Fucking do something. Like, you have no idea. Die. Like, get over yourself. And especially, if you don't know the band, which none of these people did, which made me so mad, get out of the way for the people that do know them. Like, seriously, you could tell they didn't care. You could tell they didn't know the band, and they were just there because it was a concert and they wanted to be at the front. It's stupid. It made me so mad. And then, of course, like, the one song of Blue Octobers that they played on the radio, everybody starts singing, and they're like, I love this song, it's my favorite, oh my god, I love them so much. No, you don't. Die. Name 2 of their songs. Name 1 of their albums. You don't know shit. Die. People at concerts piss me off so much. Okay, so I've kind of already talked about my favorite nonprofit, the whole Kelsey's Army thing, but I'm going to talk about another one because that would be super boring and way repetitive and ridiculous. And nobody wants that, even though most of my vlogs are the same thing over and over, just me talking and being emo. I would probably have to say it's the American Cancer Society, because mostly very recently, within like the past 5 years, there's been a lot of cancer and fear of cancer and all of that going around in my family. Like, my grandfather died really unexpectedly, like almost 5 years ago, and they found out afterwards that he had the early warning signs of prostate cancer. And then my grandmother died, and she was basically 2 steps away from having lung cancer. Then recently, both my grandmother and my great aunt had really, really, what is the word I'm looking for? Really rare types of cancer, brain cancer. Super fabulous. And that was really hard. Everybody always has a reason that they're really, like, they support one thing over another. And mine is, like, all of that, obviously, with my family. And then back in February, when I found out all this stuff going on, that I was going to have surgery and all that, the scariest thing in the entire world that I think you can hear is, it might be cancer. And, like, oh my god, when the doctor told me that when we were in the hospital, I freaked out. Like, I was really quiet, like, I didn't really say anything. That's kind of how I always am when I hear something like that. Like, I was completely silent. I was just like, okay, alright, whatever, we'll deal with that if it comes to it. And, like, I kept acting like that, but oh my god, the first night after that whole night in the hospital, of like hours of getting tests and sitting there and talking to doctors and shit like that, I went home, and oh my god, I've never cried that hard in my entire life. I can't even imagine if it had been like, oh yeah, you do have cancer, like, there's no doubt. I mean, I didn't even end up having it. Thank God. I'm so grateful every day that I didn't have it, but it's just, that was my reaction from finding out that I might have it, that there was a possibility at the age of 19 that I had cancer. I can't even imagine the people that find out that they have cancer and have to go through that. And, like, I had to watch my grandmother go through it, and I had to sit there and see her unable to speak and in just horrible pain and just like the worst thing ever. And it's kind of weird because even before like my grandmother had died or any of that, I had done a lot of stuff for the American Cancer Society. Like my high school did Relay for Life every year. I think I didn't do it every year. I did it 3 years. And we always did a lot of fundraisers and stuff like that. And it's something that, especially after all the stuff that's happened with me and that's been happening with my family the past couple of years, like American Cancer Society is a really big deal to me. It's really important, and I've seen people go through it. I've come very close to experiencing it myself, and anything I can do, even if it's something small or something stupid, that's something that could potentially really help somebody out. And I don't know, I think that's my nonprofit. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna sound so self-involved. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't. I'm really not, I swear. Just because I talk about myself in these things does not mean I'm this self-involved in real life. I kind of am, but not really. I'm a bad person. Whatever. Okay, I don't know. That was really all I had to say. But yeah, American Cancer Society, Relay for Life, check it out. It's a really easy way to help out. It's really fun. It's so much fun. You have no idea how ridiculous it gets to sleep in a tent outside, but it's just fun, and you just like, somebody has to be walking at all times, and it's 24 hours, and it's so fun. I highly recommend people do it. And if you can't do that, just do something else, because there's a lot of freaking types of cancer, you know? It's crazy. And, the more money we put into, like, societies like that, the more likely it is that some type of cure will be found. And, they get closer all the time, but they need money, so help them out. I don't really have anything else to say. This tank top's really bothering me because the shoulder straps keep falling down and I want to move them, and then I feel all fidgety, and then I play with my hair. I'm so awkward. Why am I so weird? So yeah. I swear, I'm gonna make one of my vlogs not at all emo, with nothing sad, none of that. I'm gonna do it. I'm determined. It's gonna happen. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Whatever. Alright. Peace out, Girl Scouts.